Hey Squirrelsters, and welcome back to Squirrelman Plays. Today we're gonna dive deep into my squirrely mind as we play The Test. This is a game, but not just an ordinary game. This game is supposed to go into your soul. It's supposed to determine your fate, what you strive to achieve in life. Before we get started, I just want you to know I am an open book. Everything I say is true, and everything I'm going to say in this game is going to be the best to my knowledge, the truth. So, if you ever wanted to know more about me, now's your chance as we play The Test. Spooky. Who are you? Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. I will to the best of my abilities. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? Like I said, I am a super honest squirrel, so anything I say is going to be the truth. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. Ooh, I'm gonna find out my future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. Interesting. As long as the answers you provide to the questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Oh, I'm gonna evolve to a new breed of squirrel. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. Or the squirrely brain, if you will. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you will often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your own mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you are a willing participant, we'll be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Fairly, yes. Do they deserve to be treated fairly? No, not always, but everyone deserves the chance to be treated fairly. Yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? And no, that's what I was just saying. Some people have thrown away their chance or their opportunity to be treated fairly and equally by being a horrible person. So, no. Have you ever invented anything? You could say that, yes. Not like physically invented, but I have created my own like original characters and stuff. Even my own webcomic back in the day called Quest, available on Furfinity now. And so yes, I have. Do you believe that you're worthy of someone's time investment? I would hope so, yes. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? I am very open-minded. I'm not that kind of person who like cements an idea and say, nope, it has to be this. No other explanation. So, yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Well, in the words of Fox Mulder, trust no one. Yes, I have trust issues. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Heck no, that's my greatest fear. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Always, huh? No, I don't trust people. I always doubt people until I trust them, which I never do. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? It depends. Like, sometimes I do, but I've gotten better over the years. Like if you see, I used to have another channel before this one called Top 10 Tunes, and the earlier episodes of those, man, did I like sound like a monotone for a lot of it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Top 10 Tunes, where we count down the top 10 cartoons of a variety of subjects involving all your favorite cartoons. But I gotten better since then, so I would say now I like the sound of my voice. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Yep, blue is my second favorite color. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? That depends. If I knew who it belonged to, do I like that person? If not, then no. So, I would say yes for now, because if I know them, I probably like am close to them, so I will probably give it back. But if it's somebody like I don't like, I'll just keep it. Who cares? Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes, please. Are you afraid of spiders? I don't like spiders, but I'm not afraid of them. I'm afraid of like tarantulas and stuff, but I think anybody would be afraid of those. Am I afraid of spiders? No, not really. I get close to them all the time, and they don't bother me that much. I mostly leave them alone. They leave me alone, I leave them alone. So no. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, will you jump into molten lava? Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool, as long as I can breathe too. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Quite the opposite. No, I am not fat. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? I do, but in real life, unless I'm like close to you, I tend to be more reserved. But I do have lots of charisma. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Sure. I would love to see the future and like the technology of the future. It would be so cool to see like what kind of like advancements in our own evolution we would see. So, yes. This is all very interesting. Yes, it is. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions we put together spelled the name Satan? I had totally forgotten about that. So, no. Does that make you uncomfortable? Not really, no. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Heck no, I am horrible at puzzle games, so no. Are you now wondering what the other hidden messages are placed within these questions? A little bit, yeah, but I'm not trying to find them out. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes, I have. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? Nope. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? Nope. I don't think you can do anything to me. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Nope, they feel the same to me as always. Would you consider yourself captivated? Sure. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? I am brave, but I am also not foolish, so I won't like jump into danger. But if I'm ever found in danger, I won't be like cowardly. I would move into action. So, yes. Do you view yourself as someone with an above average intelligence? Yep. All throughout my life growing up, I was always like the top of my class. So, yes, I do think so. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Nope, because I suck at puzzles, so I'm not even gonna try. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Yeah, I'm wondering, but I'm not gonna find them. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in this session? I took this test a long time ago, but I can't remember how many, so... No, not really, I'm just going with the flow. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? I am very patient, unless it comes to certain games, but in real life, like, I'm a very patient squirrel. Do most humans know you? Yes, they do. Do you prefer animals to people? Yes, I do. Do you believe in magic? No, I do not. I wish there was magic. Oh, that would be so cool. But nope, I don't believe in magic. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? I am not a religious person, but I do believe in God. I guess the right word would be spiritual. I'm more spiritual than like a religious person. So, yes. Do you fear death? No, I welcome death. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? No one at the moment. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yep, I don't know that many people in real life. Are you alone? Completely alone. Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's someone watching you, would you believe me? Would you say that someone online right now while watching Squirrelman plays is watching me right now? I wouldn't believe you, but I do know somebody right now at this very moment. I'm talking to you right now, is watching me. No, I don't believe you. Have you wondered who I am? Kind of, yeah. You look kind of weird with that mask and everything. Have you had the shivers at any point during this session? Nope, I have not. Do you feel like you're being watched? Kind of. I know I'm being watched just because I'm recording this, so I can kind of like imagine myself being watched, so yes. Have you considered quitting the session early? Nope, I am not a quitter. Do you drink water every day? Too much water. I drink so much water. For some reason, I am thirsty like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No matter how much I drink, my thirst does not go away. But I do get full, like my stomach gets full if I drink too much, so I do stop. But my thirst never ends, so I drink water every day. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you would survive if you didn't eat at least once a day. I eat at least once, at least. Sometimes I eat only one time, but I do at least eat once a day. Do you realize there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? Yep, because I suck at puzzles. Are you wondering what they are? Yep, kind of. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? For secrets in games, it bothers me to not find them myself. So whenever I play a game that has secrets, I do not use a guide. No matter how many hours it takes me, I keep going till I find everything on my own. But for puzzles, no. Is your favorite number 7? No. Avid viewers of my channel will know my favorite number is 11. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yep, that sounds about right. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No. For like the most obvious thing, they're both fruit. So there you go. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Lucifer, the morning star, the fallen angel, is Venus? I did not know that, no. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? No, not everyone. Some people have done something so vile, so irrepentable that no, you cannot give them a second chance. So no. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Almost anything you put your mind to. You can't really like do anything like magic and stuff, but you can do almost anything if you put your mind to it. So I'll put yes for now because it's not obviously anything, but you can, if you keep trying, you can accomplish almost anything you want. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? I think it'll be cool. I would love to explore the underwater life. So yeah. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? Nope, because I'm not paying attention to that kind of stuff. Do you wish to be loved? Very much so, yes. Have you ever felt hated? Very much so, yes. Do you have any addictions? No, not really. I love drawing and I always get like the urge to draw, and if I don't draw when I have the urge, it feels really bad, but it's not like an addiction or anything. But no addictions. Do you dislike the color pink? No, I love the color pink. It's one of my favorite colors. Does the color gray seem depressing? Nope, I don't really think of colors that way. Do you enjoy loud music? Nope, I don't tend to listen to my music loud. My mom, though, and my sister. Do you like to dance? Nope. Would you consider yourself normal? No. Do you love your parents? Very much so, yes. Have you ever been lied to? Of course, who has never been lied to? I don't lie, but I have been lied to. Do you get angry often? Not often, but I do have a short temper. Like, stuff bothers me really fast, but I don't tend to get angry that much. So I would say no, but I do get angry, but not often. Do you hold grudges? Yes, like I was saying, I don't get angry often, but I do get angry, and I do hold grudges. Have you ever forgiven someone? Of course, someone who deserves it. Some people don't deserve forgiveness. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but still did it anyways? Of course, I think any child growing up has done things they know they shouldn't have, but done it anyways. That's just part of growing up. Have you ever lied? I have lied to keep secrets that people have told me to keep, but I do not lie. I am not a liar, but I do keep secrets, so yes. Have you ever cheated on a test? Never. Cheaters are the thing I hate most in the world, and I would never cheat on a test. Well, that's reassuring. Yep. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? I don't know, some trees are pretty beautiful. You know what? No, I like trees better than flowers. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? I already am. I'm a squirrel. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Actually, yes, I do. You know how people's like, have you ever heard of those people who like can meditate and can like survive extreme colds and keep warm and stuff like that using the power of the mind? I can do that kind of stuff actually. Of course, it takes a lot of concentration, and if I'm like tired or if I'm like not focused, then it won't work. But I am able to do stuff like that. I am able to sense things using my sixth sense. So yes, I do have psychic powers to some extent. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes, and I've been touched by a ghost too. Another one of those sixth sense things. One time when I was a kid, long time ago, I was in my bed reading because I'm a nerd. And while I was reading, I felt this cold sensation on my foot. It's hard to explain because it doesn't feel like something physically cold touching me, but it also doesn't feel like cold air. It feels more physical than air, but not physical enough to like physically contact you. It's hard to explain. But there was this cold sensation coming from an external force onto my foot. And I looked up from my book, and there was this white, pure white mist on my foot, like right in the same spot where I was feeling it. And it was there for like a second or two, and it like vanished. And I'm 100% sure that was some kind of ghost. It felt like, it didn't feel like maleficent. It didn't feel like it wanted to hurt me. It felt more comforting. I don't know exactly what kind of spirit it was, but it was a ghost for sure. And I'll never forget the sensation of that ghost touching me. Yeah, that ghost changed my life, the way I view the world. So yes, I have seen a ghost. Do you dream often? Not as much as I used to. I used to dream so much. I loved sleeping because then I would be able to dream. I'm actually a lucid dreamer, so I'm able to control my dreams. And so being able to sleep and have dreams, I was able to, like, it's almost like watching a movie, but you're able to rewind and change things to however you want. Because I know I'm dreaming, I'm able to alter it. And so, yeah, that's really good. Like I said, I've always like explored my mental abilities, like I was saying, like the what do you call it, psychic abilities. I explore my mind so much that I'm able to do things like that. So, but I haven't been able to dream often because I spend most nights now like planning ahead, thinking about like, oh, the next drawing I'm gonna do, or the next video I'm gonna do, or what I have to do the next day. That my mind is preoccupied with that rather than dreaming. But if I do get a good night's rest, after a while I do start dreaming again, but not often, no. Do you have nightmares often? Never do, because I'm a lucid dreamer and I can control my dreams. Whenever I do have like a scary dream, quote unquote, it's not actually scary, it's more like watching a scary movie. But if I don't like something that's going on, I change the story to my own liking. So, no, not nightmares. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Nope, that's one thing. I do get anxious sometimes, but I control it. I do not get overwhelmed or depressed or anxious or nothing like that. You know, I control my emotions. Do you suffer from depression? Like I said, no, I keep that under control. Do you exercise often and stay active? No. If you recall earlier, I said I was not fat, but I don't exercise either. Luckily, I have a super fast metabolism. I've had it my whole life, and I don't have to exercise. I keep thin just as long as I don't stay sitting all day long. I'm able to keep fit. I don't have to exercise. But a few years ago, back in 2013, if anybody knows the old video game channel called Squirrel, I was working for them, and I was actually making animations for them. I was working like 6 hours a day, every day, making animations. So I was sitting on the computer non-stop every single day for 6 hours a day. And then I started gaining weight after that. But as soon as I stopped, and now I'm working as a science teacher, I walk around back and forth between desks and stuff. That little bit of movement keeps me fit. But I do not exercise. So there we go. No. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? I do not like spicy food. Ew. I can handle spicy food. It's when I'm at the bathroom later on when I suffer. So I do not like spicy food, no. And sweet food. I'm not a sweet person. I like sour food and salty food. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Well, 4 years ago my father did pass away. And that was the saddest moment of my life. But I know my father would want me to move on and stay strong, stay happy. So I do not feel emotionally wounded, but my heart does feel empty. A lot more empty since my dad is gone. But emotionally wounded? No. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes, I have. Do you ever feel lost in life? Actually, yes, I do. Because I am alone. I do not want to be alone. I fear I will be alone forever. And that makes me feel lost in life. So yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Well, I am a teacher, but a natural leader? No. I'm good at leading, but a natural born leader? No, because I'm kind of like... The way I talk is more casual than a leader would be, so no. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? I would not. Not the world. The world deserves to live on. Humanity? Nah. No, I would not push that button. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? I would love to be a hero, yes. Have you ever been bullied? Of course. I am a nerdy furry, so of course I've been bullied. Have you ever bullied someone else? I have been mean to people who have been mean to me. Even so far as them saying I was bullying them, even though I was being mean to them just because they're mean to me. So I guess I would have to say yes. But I don't bully people. If people are mean to me, I will not be nice to them. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Even though I don't dream often, I am a dreamer. I do constantly daydream. And my mind, I have a very vivid imagination. Like, I can imagine things in my mind to the fullest extent. Like, for example, when I'm working on a drawing, I create the image in my head. But let's say I want a different angle. I can physically move the image in my head as if it was a real 3D existence. And, like, look at stuff from any angle. I can change things on a whim. I am able to... I love my imagination. It's probably my most favorite aspect of myself, my imagination. So, yes, I consider myself to be a dreamer, even though I don't dream often. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, not intentionally, but sometimes I say things. Like I say, I'm very honest, and sometimes that hurts people's feelings. Do you find space fascinating? Not as much as other people, but I do find it fascinating. I do believe in extraterrestrials, and I do find, like, extraterrestrial life fascinating. Planets and stuff? Life? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Of course I do. A furry artist, to be exact. And also a cartoonist. I used to make cartoons, and I would love to make more cartoons, but man, do they take so much time to animate. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Nope. Not because I'm a bad person, but just because I am one of those people who don't talk much. So, well, I talk much like when I'm talking to people, but like if you send me a text, I only like leave my 2 cents and that's it. I don't tend to start conversations. I'm always a 2 cents kind of squirrel. I say my 2 cents and that's it. I don't keep the conversation going. So I don't think I'm a good friend because I'm not very conversational. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes, I am very flawed, actually. But the stuff I do like about myself, I love. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing heinous or egregious crime? Yep, I think I fantasized about being a hero and a villain. I think it's just fun. You know, explore both halves of the light and dark side. Do you believe in perfection? No, there is no way to be perfect, as much as someone would try. Have you ever stolen from someone? From someone? No. I have stolen stuff from a store, but from a particular person? Nope, I have not stolen anything. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Yes. If I need to kill somebody in order to save myself or another person, I would do it. If they deserve it. If it's like, if someone is doing something that's going to end somebody else's life and this like they don't deserve to die, I would step in to save them even if it costs that person their life. If you had 1 day to live, would you tell anyone? Actually, I would. I know some people wouldn't because they don't want people to like feel like they're gonna die, but I want them to know so that I can say my goodbyes and we can have a heartfelt last day together. So yes. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? No, I have not. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Trust no one. Do you know who I am? No, I don't. Is this your head? Is this your head? I don't know who you are. No. Well, I know who you are. Sure you do. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Nope, I'm not much of a screamer. Nor do I laugh that much. If you've seen my videos, you know I'm more reserved like my emotions are very reserved. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Nope, I don't get scared that easy. Of course not. That would be silly. Now, wouldn't it? Yep, very silly. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Ooh. No. I don't tend to feel sorry for people. Like, I know, like, I feel bad for people sometimes, but mostly animals. But, like, I'm not the kind of person who, like, if somebody deserves to be, like, told off, I will not feel bad about telling them off and stuff. And if some person is, like, far off in the world suffering and stuff like that, unless I personally know the person, I don't tend to feel empathy towards other people. I feel bad and I would like to help them, but I'm not going to be like, oh no, oh gosh. You know what I mean? Would you consider yourself to be romantic? I do, even though I have not had the opportunity to show off my romantic side, but I do consider myself to be romantic. Wait till the right woman comes and then she'll see just how romantic I can be. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have. I've been in a physical fight and in order to defend somebody. And that's as far as I'm going to go. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Nope, not really. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes, I do. Always have. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Very much so, yes. Would you ever shave your head? Actually, yes, just because I hate, like, having to cut my hair a lot. Shaving my head would make my hair, like, take the longest to grow out, so yes, I would. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Heck no. I hate muscular bodies. I really, really do. I'm not a fan of large bodies, and I'm not a fan of muscular bodies. I like more like delicate, thin bodies, or like normal, like average bodies. I hate the extreme muscular. I hate slightly muscular. I hate extreme fat. Slightly fat's okay. But yeah, I don't shame people for it, but I also am not attracted to it. No. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? I boogie, but I don't dance, but I boogie. Do you trust your best friend entirely? No, trust no one. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Yes, I do. I had the best childhood I could ever dream of. I was able to explore the outdoors. I was able to enjoy life indoors, play lots of video games, do lots of drawings, explore my own mind. I loved my childhood so much. Yes. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Why not? Free money. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. I guess so, yes. I've had dreams, like one very vivid dream I had a long time ago was where I was riding my bike and I went into a dark alley and there was these guys doing like a drug deal or something. And so I turned around and started riding my bike away, but then they saw me and started shooting at me. And I woke up just because I am a lucid dreamer. So I am able to change the story, but this one caught me off guard because I physically felt the bullets entering my back. And so far that my back was twitching really bad. And I woke up because my back was like twitching from the bullet wounds that were like mentally inflicted on me. But I guess that would count as running from a killer, so yes. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? I think, yeah, actually, another dream that a reoccurring dream that I had was where me and my family are on a road trip and we're in the mountains and my mom is driving and for some reason we're driving up a mountain and my mom's not a very good driver. So she like accidentally drives us off the mountain and we're like slowly falling down. That's a reoccurring dream I've had many times. But I've also controlled it before and I'm able to change the outcome to something better. But yeah, I have dreamt of falling off a cliff. A mountain more, but still a cliff. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? That one, no. I have never dreamt about being naked in public. I have dreamt of being a squirrel a couple of times. And I have dreamt about being naked in public? Nope, not really, no. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yep, I do. Not a lot of scary movies, but like the classic, like Freddy Krueger, like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. I love those kind of horror movies. Yeah, newer movies are kind of more like psychological horror, but they're still good. Horror books, though. Horror books are awesome, so yes. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Not really, no. I don't like sitcoms or comedies. I like funny movies are okay, but I don't like the comedy-themed movies, the genre, not my thing. Or shows. Do you like being the center of attention? Heck no, I do not like being the center of attention. I like being like the background kind of person. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Yes, my guardian angel. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yep, I have wondered. Not my thing, but I would have wondered it before. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Okay, again with my psychic mental abilities. So, if you have ever seen Jackie Chan Adventures, the sheep talisman, how you're able to like get your astral body, like astral form out of your body and go like into astral space, I guess you would call it. I am able to accomplish that to some extent. I am able to exit my own body. I am able to travel different parts of the world, not too far. I am able to like see things, go into places, do stuff like that, you know. It's actually pretty cool. So yes, out of body experiences, yes. Have you ever punched a nun? I've never, no, not a nun. Do you like dogs better than cats? That's a tough question. I like both a lot. Cats are more calm than dogs, but dogs are more playful than cats. But cats are more like, I like calm animals, but dogs are fun. Ooh, this is the toughest question yet. I've had way more dogs in my life than cats, but cats are so lovable and calm. I would say no. At this point in my life, I am more into the calm animal than the playful, happy ones. So no. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Okay, you know I have a vivid imagination and I'm able to, like, when I read a book, I see it in my mind. And that can be pretty cool, but I don't have time to read books as much as I would like to. So I would say for now, no. I do love reading, but watching movies is, I get to see the vision somebody else has, and I'm able to enjoy it in a relatively short amount of time. So, no, I do love reading though. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched a nun? No, not really. Do you get starstruck easily? No, I'm not that into celebrities or famous people. I don't get nervous that often, so no. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes, I am an extreme introvert. I hate big parties and social gatherings. I like whenever I'm in a party, I'm the kind of person who goes off in the corner with the dog or whatever that's in their house. I'm always the one that just by themselves or just talking to one person, or try to stay away from large groups as much as possible. I am an introvert. That kind of stuff drains my energy. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Yes, because I don't actually like celebrating. Like I said, I'm an introvert. Cake is pretty good though. I can go for some cake right now. Man, I'm hungry. Yes. Seriously, have you ever punched a nun? Like really? Just BAM! Right in the face. Nun punch. No, but I wish I had. Did you laugh? Not laugh. Chuckle, maybe. Nah, I would. A chuckle for me counts as a laugh, so I don't think I actually chuckled. I actually wasn't paying attention. I'll put yes, just because it did make me smile. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even out loud? Nope. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? Yep, I would. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No, I am not an evil or bad person. I have a good heart, and I believe even if you made a few mistakes in the world, if you have a good heart and you have a good soul, you are going to heaven. So no. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? I do not like RPGs, but fantasy fiction, kind of like Legend of Zelda and stuff, sure, why not? I'm more of a Mario person myself. Do you masturbate frequently? Not frequently. It depends what you mean by frequently. I would say no, I don't think I masturbate as much as the average person. But then how would I know how much the average person does? If I consider myself to do it like often, I would say no. Are you wondering what constitutes as frequently? Yes, thank you. That's what I was just thinking. Yes, I do wonder. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Nope. Nope, I'm not uncomfortable. Is your mouth dry? Like I said, always thirsty. Mouth always dry. Yes. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Nope, I am super comfortable with profanity. I don't like profane humor, but profanity itself does not make me uncomfortable. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness or Bigfoot? Bigfoot? No. Loch Ness? Yeah, we have not explored most of the ocean in our world, but that is a lake, isn't it? It could be a prehistoric dinosaur, but after all these years, I believe there's a Loch Ness type of creature, but no, I don't believe those exact legendary beasts exist. No Chupacabra, no Loch Ness Monster, no Bigfoot, no Yeti. Sasquatch is the same thing as Bigfoot. So no, I do not believe them. Are you poor with money management? Nope, I'm actually really good with money. I'm able to save really well, but also spend. Like, I'm able to buy stuff for myself often, but I don't waste money, so I am not poor with money. Choose one of these numbers that resonates with you most in this very moment. 11! Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Red! Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. I kind of like wicked. Wicked. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Ooh, divine. Divine. Choose one of these words that you feel most resonates with you at this very moment. skill for some reason is standing out to me, even though intellect skill for some reason is standing out to me right now. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Yep! Even though I'm a science teacher, math has always been my forte. I am super good at math. I've even been into a math competition before. Yeah. Math. Do you speak more than one language fluently? Yes, I do. I speak both English y español. Yo hablo español y también hablo inglés. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? I have been to Mexico many times. I live like half an hour away from the Mexican border. I have not been to any other country outside of Mexico and the US. But I did teach for 2 weeks English in Merida, Yucatan. That was the most like international experience I've ever had in my life. I have been to Sinaloa. I have been to the Gulf of Mexico. I have been to Baja California, Mexicali. Great tacos, best tacos in the world, I swear. If you ever go to Mexicali, Mexico, go to, what is it, Acatlan? Best tacos in the world. Oh god, I'm so hungry right now for them. And I could go for some cake too. But yes, I have been in a country other than my own. Do you enjoy coffee? I don't drink coffee almost at all. I probably like once a year, but they do taste good. It's just I prefer other drinks to it. But yeah, I enjoy coffee. Do you believe in demons? I believe in demons. Yes, I do. Do you believe in angels? Yes, I do. Are you afraid of sharks? Nope. I'm actually not afraid. Even if I come face to face with a shark, I wouldn't be afraid. I would be more curious than afraid. I might be a little bit like scared because they might hurt me, but if they're not going to, like, if I'm in a cage underwater and there's sharks swimming around, I would not be afraid. Do you prefer baths over showers? Nope, I prefer showers. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Nope, I don't get headaches that often. Do you see a shadow move in your room just a few moments ago? Nope, I didn't see nothing. That's fortunate. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Yep, that's happened to me many times. You know what? One time, I swear, I'm 100% honest right now. My dog, I had a dog. He was like, almost like a sheepdog. He said my name perfectly clearly, but in like a dog voice one time. I was outside grabbing like the clothes hanging from the hangers because I live out in the country and that's what you do. And I was pulling down the clothes from the hanger and I heard my name being called, but it was like in a, like I said, like a dog sign. It was like, Herner, or Herner, you know, kind of thing. And I turned around and lo and behold, it was my like sheepdog dog, Jake. And he clearly said my name in his voice, and I cannot believe it. I've never heard him say it ever again, but he said my name, 100% sure. But other than that, I have heard my mom's voice in my head calling my name, because god dang, she gets in my head. But yeah, do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yep. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? No, not footsteps. Other stuff, but not footsteps. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yep, there we go, yes. Do you often look at the same time at the clock every day? So, one of the weird things that's happened after my dad passed away, he passed away, I don't know the exact time because he was in a car accident because somebody passed a red light and ran into him and he passed away. But it was after 3 o'clock, and for weeks after my dad passed away, every single day at exactly 3:12 a.m. I would wake up and look at my clock and it was 3:12 every single time. I would not wake up at all throughout the rest of the night. I wouldn't look at my clock, but every single day for like, I would say 2 or 3 months, I would wake up exactly 3:12 and look at my clock, and I'm pretty sure that's the time my dad passed away. If not, that's a weird coincidence that happened right after he passed away around that time. But yeah, I would say yes then. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Nope, that would be kind of freaky. Do you have any pets? At the moment, I have 2 chickens. One of them is named Abby, the other one's named Chica. in honor of Five Nights at Freddy's. I did have 2 chickens pass away last month. I think they got sick. One of them was named Blackie, the black chicken. And there was a dog that I was taking care of. My sister, she had German Shepherds. They broke out of their where we had them, their little kennel, and they ate my rooster, who I named Mr. Pollo. Pollo means chicken in Spanish. I named him Mr. Pollo because before him I had another rooster who I named Mr. Chicken. So it was Mr. Chicken and Mr. Pollo. But yeah, he passed away, he got eaten, and my other chicken, Blackie, passed away. So I still have Abby and Chica. I have another small rooster named Polly Pollo. That one was named by my nephew. And I have a cat named Kitty Kitty. That's her name, Kitty Kitty. Kitty Kitty is so pretty. And I have 2 dogs. Their names are Sally and Lolly, because I love names that end with Y for some reason. And I have a guinea pig named Phoebe. I just got her almost a year ago. She's so cute. So yes, I have many pets. Is your favorite color green? Nope, it's red. Are you attracted to a family member? Nope, that would be disgusting. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yep, I would share it with my immediate family because they have been raising me my whole life. Why not give back to them? If you could be a dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Nope, too stressful. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? I've wondered that before. I would hate it, but I've wondered it before. Do you feel like fishing? Oh, do you like fishing? I've only been fishing once in my life, but no, I don't like even though you can set the fish back, it still hurts them, the hook in their mouths. Don't like hurting fish. Do you like hunting? Nope, for the same reason. I don't like hurting animals. Do you like camping? Yes, I do. I love the outdoors. Do you like guns? Not really, no. Nah, I don't like guns. Shooting guns can be fun, but I don't really like guns, no. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Nope, but I am getting hungry. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Sure, why not? I like some things. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Yep. When I draw, the first things I always draw are the eyes, because the eyes, I love drawing eyes. I love drawing faces. I love drawing heads, because the eyes just make it for me. I love eyes. Do you always keep your promises? I do. Even if it's like the most insignificant of promises. If I make a promise, I do everything in my power to make it come true. Even if I make a promise to like my pets, I still keep the promise. Even if I have to suffer and I have to like force myself to keep the promise, I do it. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. I trust no one, and if I've known that they lied to me, I would never completely trust them. Are you an only child? Nope, I had 2 sisters. One passed away before I was born, and another one I still have. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Nope, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that, so no. Do you like tattoos? Just like I hate muscular bodies, I absolutely hate tattoos. I think they're hideous. Colored, no colored, small, big. Well, I guess small is okay, but no, I hate tattoos. I think they're so ugly. Instant turn off for me. Do you enjoy being high in any form? Nope, I don't do drugs. Do you believe that you have a soul? Yep, I do. Did you cry this week? No, but I did cry last week when I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, because I am such a huge Mario fan, and that movie, at one point, I'll just give this hint, toy blocks. Toy blocks. That scene made me cry because it was just so beautiful. How that moment I felt like, wow, this movie is perfect, and I cried a tear of joy. I am that big of a Mario fan. This week? No, I did not cry this week. Are you upset with someone right now? Yep, I am mad with somebody right now. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Daily? No, not really. I'm an honest person. I'm an honest squirrel, you know that. Do you understand how this works yet? Nope, I don't know how you work. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Sure. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yep, and I'm also really hungry. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? Nope. I am nobody. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Abandoned? No. Alone? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Exactly. My greatest fear. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Nope. And if I hope I am murdered, I hope I get my payback and I get them too, that we both die. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? I am not very, I don't tend to notice things around me, but I do always have my guard up. Like if something appears close to me, my guard is already up, but people ask me, oh, how was this person dressed or how did this person look? I cannot tell you because I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, but I do have like a sixth sense, and that sixth sense tells me danger's near or there's something getting close to you, and I'm always on guard, so yes. Do you feel like I know you yet? Sure, you know a little bit about me. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Not a single noise whatsoever. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skip questions, answered them honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. Alright, before we go on to the results, now you got to learn, dear viewer, more about my squirrely mind and my squirrely self. I hope that you enjoy what you learned about me. So now, let's see what my results are. This is all going to sound very blunt and direct, but listen up. You've got to start taking life a bit more seriously. I hate to start this off so glumly, but you need a swift kick in the ass. I'm just being real and honest with you right now. You've got so much potential, and you're not taking advantage of it. You can blame others around you, you can blame your circumstances, you can blame yourself, but no matter what, none of that matters at this point. You need to get going, and you need to get the ball rolling. Do you even realize that you could be a major star? Do you even realize how incredibly talented you are? You don't, do you? You don't even understand how much potential you hold within. I am a very lazy squirrel. Whenever I do something, I put 100% of my effort into it. But to get started, I am a very lazy squirrel. Or maybe you do realize it, and that's what you're afraid of. Maybe it's not a fear of failure, but a fear of success. You're holding yourself back subconsciously. Yeah, I do. I know I can be better, but I don't want to because it'll just be so much more work for me. And you know what? Maybe you've already accomplished a lot. Maybe you feel like you've already done enough. But you and I both know you can go further if you really wanted to. Yeah, but I'm so lazy. You need to pull your head out of your ass and get your shit together, because the world needs you more than you can even imagine. Well, that's one way to put it. You're going to do amazing things in the life. In the life? You're going to do amazing things in life, but only if you decide to. I know this wasn't what you were expecting, and maybe it isn't even what you wanted to hear, but enough time has been squandered. Seriously, you're an impressive specimen. You can do incredibly things. What's up with the grammar all of a sudden? You could do incredibly things. You can do incredible things, and it's not just one or two. You can do a lot of amazing stuff if you put your mind to it. It's absolutely imperative, however, that you stop looking for reasons not to get things done, and you turn your brain off for a while. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop dreaming, just act. But my dreaming is my greatest strength, and my thinking too. I'm always planning ahead, Everything I do, I always plan ahead. Get started immediately. Stop taking breaks. Stop procrastinating, because here's the biggest truth. Your time is ticking away. You can still be a major success, even more so than you've already managed to accomplish in life at your highest point. But your chances are further limited as the sands of the hourglass falls. So get going. It doesn't matter what you've done. It matters what you still got left to do. Yesterday doesn't mean shit, and today's the day that we've got to face. I know this sounds really harsh, but I promise you, when it comes from a place of love and adoration, because I want you to be the best possible version of yourself, and for you to go as far as you know that you can inside, please, I urge you, don't waste your potential, and shoot for what you've always wanted to accomplish while you still have time to do so. You never know when your time will run out. That's actually why I started this YouTube channel this year, because it's been something I wanted to do for a really long time, and now I felt like that was the right time. So, that's another reason, something finally getting it going, you know? Your secret word is chaos. Remember this word. This will come in handy. And that's the end. So, chaos is my secret word. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We'll be selecting some of you based on your answers and be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This will be an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comment and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and you'll always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking your time to answer these questions. I know they've been some help to you, and if they aren't, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising, the test Final Revelation, and the test chamber on Steam. If you enjoyed this installment, you can also find the Journey series and the Advisor series, which we'd encourage everyone to try. If you'd like to support us any further or try our other games, you can always link to all our other titles on the title screen of this game under the section Our Other Games. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Alright, so that's the end of this test. You got to see a little bit of me and a little bit of my psyche and learn a little bit about my secrets. And if you get to choose to do this test, let me know what your secret word was and let me know what the test told you about your inner self. So until next time, everybody, see ya!